All right. Good morning. Good, good evening, guys. Evening. Good evening. And now I want to welcome all you guys to my chats. Mm. So we'll be analyzing gold for next week. So today is 14th June 2025. All right. So we understand that gold is at around the all-time highs. And we understand that there's this assumption in Forex that everyone knows that's at high. So we sell at highs and we buy at lows. So using this rule, this is a basis form for technicals. So we sell at highs and we buy at lows. And so we understand that gold is around the highs, around the all-time high. So we're looking for opportunities to sell. We also understand that the market moves in a trend. So in an uptrend, it moves to a high, retests, comes another high, higher low, another higher high, another higher low. So you understand that that's how the market moves. So since gold is around the all-time heights, we'll just be looking for a nice treatment, probably to this side, before moving all the way up again. And so yeah, so that's been so we'll be using this rule, selling at highs. So at the highs, we'll be looking for opportunities to sell. So now you understand that the weekly is bullish, and now we also understand that the daily is also bullish, and now the 4 hour is also bullish. All right, so we'll be looking for opportunities to sell on the daily. So we'll be looking for a very key zone around the day, and now we'll wait for a signal and now we sell. So now we look at so first we want a area of interest, and now we're looking for a signal. Okay, so this is what we'll be looking for. So now where will the area of interest be? So an area of interest is always around where the price is. So where the price is, we'll be looking for three touches at where the price is. So you can clearly see that there is a sort of resistance right here. So you can clearly see it right here. And we draw the zones on the bodies of the candles. So just like this. So just like this, now we have found our area of interest. And now we're looking for a signal. So that signal, so the signal is that because we can't just sell off this one, we wait for a signal. You wait for a signal. And on the 4 hour, we want the signal to do something like this, to just break like this, break downwards, at least out of the zone, retest the zone again, and now wait for the sell. So around this wait for the sell, we can look for signals around the 4 hour daily, either a golfing candles or even an evening star candle. And now we sell off to the down. Yes, so that's what we're waiting for on the XAUUSD. That's good. All right. So as simple as this, that's how we trading gold. As simple as this. Okay. So now, uh, on the Bitcoin charts, so that's the BTC charts. We also understand that BTC is around the highs, and since BTC is around the high, so we can clearly see this higher high right here. It's higher high. And I'll be waiting for this higher low right here. So we want to catch this move. We want to catch this move because at the highs we want to sell. And now we maintain this rule. Sell at highs and now buy at lows. Please, this is the basis of technical. So you will always want to have this in mind. So at the highs, we want to sell. And since you want to sell, we're looking for a zone around the highs. A zone around the highs. So now we'll come to the daily time frame. And then we'll just search for a zone around this high. So a zone, so you can clearly see there is a zone right here around this high. So you can clearly see this zone around this high. So this is a zone around this high. And you can clearly see that the candle has broke below. So since the yes, I want to address it that we always draw the zones on the daily time frames because I always believe that the daily is the most important time frame. Uh, that's you can use because imagine you can't ask let's say a businessman and want to buy some, let's say Bitcoin, and I'd be like, what's the Bitcoin price on 4 hour? It doesn't make sense. So we always want to ask what's the Bitcoin price yesterday, what's the Bitcoin price last week Friday, and always return to the daily candles for the daily time frame for this answers. Okay, so that's just by the way. So now you can clearly see that the daily is broken below, and this is a perfect time for us because we just have to wait for another rate test to this zone, a very clean one, and now we sell. So this is what we're looking for, a nice rate test to this zone. Either we wait for an engulfing candle, a bearish engulfing candle, or wait for an evening star candle, and then we take the sales. We take the sales, and we always have to be patient to this. So yes, we'll be looking for a rate test, but to what points? Is it to this extent, this extent, this extent? So if you want to know the extent of where we'll be waiting, then it means and this on inside the zone, we'll be looking for area of interest inside the zone. And you can clearly see that there is a nice area of interest right here inside the zone that we can wait for. So now, so still maintaining the rule at least 3 touches. So, so yes, you have it here. So we have a first touch. We have so we have a touch right here, another touch here, another touch here, and now we also have this touch right here. So we have at least 3 touches right here that we can use. All right. So to the extent, we will just be waiting for this extent up to this zone right here. Up to this zone right here. And now we take the cells. Now at least to break this low right here. So something like this, Forex towards off, this would be okay for us to take. At least 1:3. This is okay for us to take. All right, so that's for BTC. And now for gold. So for gold, all the same, this will be looking for so a break outside and a retest inside. And so looking at the daily time frame, it seems that this can take so we can't just say right there. So I think there will be a sort of consolidation of some small. At least when you look outside, you can look for some a day candle to make this bearish like the way it was here. So a day candle to make like a candle like this or a candle like this, and now we're waiting for a signal and now enter just like the ones here. So that's what you also wait for, and now sell. Okay, so all right, the this is what I wanted to share with you guys. And now thanks for watching. So now all I have to say is a thank you, and please subscribe. and like my video and comments. Thank you very much. And now all I have to say is a bye. So bye bye.